Have you ever found yourself in a room, feeling utterly disconnected and uninspired? Imagine this scenario. It's a stats class and the professor's monotonous drone is all but lulling you to sleep. That was me, 30 years ago, back in graduate school. A future therapist, lost in a sea of numbers and equations, feeling utterly out of depth. This story is not about a stats class, though. No, this tale is about finding your voice, about standing up for what you believe in, and about the power of connection. It's about a journey from feeling lost and disconnected to finding a sense of belonging and purpose. In that stats class, I was just another face in the crowd, a student flying under the radar. But something was missing. That human touch, that connection was absent, and it bothered me, not just for myself, but for my classmates who I suspected felt the same way. So, one day I mustered the courage to speak up, to ask my professor for a more engaging approach to teaching. To say it was met with skepticism would be an understatement, but then something unexpected happened. My classmates expressed gratitude. They too, it turned out, craved a more human touch in learning. This experience was a turning point. Drawing from my years in therapy, I realized that advocating for my needs, challenging the status quo, was not just important, it was essential. My professor began incorporating humor and real-world anecdotes into his lectures. The classroom, once cold and impersonal, transformed into a warmly engaging environment. This small act of courage not only impacted my own learning, but also fostered a sense of connection and camaraderie among my peers. As I walked the path of my postgraduate journey, I carried this experience with me. I saw the transformative power of taking risks, of building connections. I embraced the aphorism, "Without risk, there is no growth," and it became a guiding principle in my life. Armed with my master's degree, I embarked on my career as a mental health professional. The lessons I learned in that stats class were not about numbers or equations. They were about the power of connection, about resilience, about standing up for what you believe in. In essence, it's a journey of growth, a journey that starts with a challenge, with feeling disconnected, and leads to a place of understanding, connection, and fulfillment. And it's a journey that we all, in one way or another, must undertake. Because after all, without risk, there is no growth.